You know, the fact is I've had a really interesting life, and people ask me all the time to do documentaries. And I said to her, well, I don't want you to do a documentary about a movie star, because I'm more than that. That's just a part of who I am.
So there is, this documentary, Jane Fonda, in 5 acts. A really honest documentary. Susan Lacey directed.
The creator of American Masters.
Right, so she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
This is your whole life. It's you know, soup to nuts.
So far.
Jane, the whole life so far. I found it so interesting and honest that the documentary is Jane Fonda in 5 acts. 4 of those acts are the men in your life. It's Henry Fonda and then your 3 husbands. What kind of discussions went into structuring it that way and calling it that?
We didn't discuss it at all. I had no idea what she was going to do with the voluminous amount of interviews she did with me, because unlike most documentaries, it's mostly me talking and incredible archival footage with very few other people, most notably my son. I didn't know what she was going to do. It took me completely by surprise that she did it the way she did in 5 acts, and I completely understand why. As I talk about in my book, up until my 60s, I was, to a large extent, defined by the men in my life. You know, I was brought up to please. I wanted my father to love me, and so I would turn myself into a pretzel to be what he wanted me to be. And it just took me a long time to get over it. You know, we're born, and usually we don't get to choose our parents. And so there are issues, and there are wounds, and there are handicaps, and you spend the rest of your life trying to get over them. And it took me into my 60s. And then I began to become who I was supposed to be all along.